Well, like any foundation, the deeper it's anchored, the better it is. And the cleaner the soil is, the better it's going to stay. If you take a wall in your house and it's got paint that's peeling and, holes and there's rotten damp and all that, and oh my God, this place is just a mess. I'm going to take next weekend and I'm going to clean it up and paint it up, because in 2 weeks' time, I don't know, XYZ is coming to my house and the walls are going to be clean. There is no way that you're going to be able to do a good job. Why? Because what you're going to probably do is a slapdash job by getting a few cans of paint and throwing them or painting them over the peeled slabs of paint. And it's going to look really nice in 2 weeks' time when your friends come to see you. But about 6 weeks later, even that paint is going to peel off because the foundation behind was flaky. And just think of that wall as yourself. So when you want to create lasting changes on a solid foundation, you want to be sure that you are permanently cleaning yourself up from all negative vibrations and frequencies. EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. It sort of first came into its being, Roger Callahan and Craig, and it evolved, right? And it became sort of very, with internet and, open to everyone, when two kids, they probably wouldn't like to be called kids, but called Nick Ortner and Jessica Ortner, his sister, and they really got onto the wagon of EFT and understood how it worked and incorporated it into their lives and had such amazing results, and they became so passionate about it, and they're sharers. They just wanted to share to the world, and they developed an online summit that I think I've been listening to now for maybe 10 years. And every year they bring online for a period of about 10 days two specialists, or two people who are practitioners or use EFT on a regular basis. People like doctors, like chiropractors, like psychiatrists, psychologists, self-development, sports coaches, all sorts of people. People who've had traumas in their life and have used it and have now really integrated all the time. And every day, for 10 days, they have 2 interviews with each different specialist. And the interview lasts for about 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then on whatever the issue is that the specialist is talking about, they do a tapping script, which means that when you view this online, you can see somebody leading the EFT, the tapping process, which is the specialist, and one of the Ortners will be playing your role, i.e., because, they use it on themselves as well. They're probably very, very healthy because they tap nonstop, every single day, twice a day on these issues. And it gives the viewer the time to go in depth, listen to a very, very intelligent interview, because they really do ask very smart questions, listen to very smart answers, and then go through the process of a tapping script. And why I really recommend that people buy this, even though there are lots of books out there and there really are lots of videos. I mean, there's lots of free resources on YouTube. But the reason why I suggest doing this, that they buy at least the digital version, which is, I think, $100 or $97 or something, is because when you have that access in your library, and you have a problem, let's say the issue might be guilt, because you talked about guilt. So you would go and you would find the guilt interview. You would listen to it again, because every time you listen to something, you have different openings, different understandings. And then you would do the one script, which is in this interview. And you would do it out loud. But what happens is the moment you start tapping and talking on their script, it acts like a launch pad to your own subconscious mind. And you have instantaneously so many aspects and ideas. And as you develop your awareness, you become more and more aware of what's going on in your body, that it's really like, it's sort of off to the races. And then when you get there, you go through the different steps. It's very important to integrate it into your daily rituals. I like to say, use it every single morning. Just like you clean your teeth, clean your insides. Clean your insides of all the negative toxicity. Because EFT will break down, will allow your body to unlearn the messages that these chemicals are created in your body. And when your body has unlearned these chemicals, it won't respond to them anymore. A, it won't respond to them, and B, if you are faced with a situation which could produce these chemicals, the wound is closed. It's not like pouring vinegar into an open wound anymore. Oh yes, I remember when I felt like this. Ooh, I don't want to run the risk of going down that road again. Let me quit do a tapping system. That is one way of integrating EFT. And the other way, which is we learn through trauma. We learn through repetition, and we learn through trauma. So once you do it on a daily basis, it becomes a habit for you to do, like brushing your teeth, washing your face, 5 minutes of EFT, right? So you're always cleaning. And then when you might have an acute situation during the day, anything from somebody irritating you in the car to a stomach ache, to a migraine, to panic attack because, I don't know, your credit card's not delivering any money in the ATM machine, whatever, okay? You immediately have this habit about, let me tap. So as these negative chemicals are running through you on the moment, you're tapping. And that is very, very, very effective.